our order anyway, a personal
Well,
order.
I think it's hopefully it's our order, but I think we order stuff for ourselves, but it flies off our shelves and our patients end up getting it, which is okay because we are here to help them.
So they end up taking precedence.
Let's see what we got in here. Oh, it had a cold pack, so whatever it is, it must have been cold. Oh yes, this is good stuff. Maybe it's all good stuff. This I actually just tried to sell some, but we didn't have it. Omegagenics, and they say it tastes like lemon, and it does have the essence of lemon. But this is Omegagenics fish oil. Fish oil is so important, but this is specialized fish oil. It has 2,400 milligrams per teaspoon, and if you are struggling with inflammation, low hormones, uh, need to start with this. This is good stuff. So,
Well, and that is so important that when you're looking at um, these multi packs of vitamins, the multi packs of vitamins come with 2,000 milligrams. But we know that it requires to maintain where you're at, it requires at least 3,000 milligrams a day. I personally take the 2,000 milligrams that are in the daily packs, and then I generally take another teaspoon or two of the EPA DHA liquid. And that's because it's very, very anti inflammatory. It helps offset the omega 6, 9s, and 12s that are in the standard American diet, which are highly inflammatory, promote arthritis, promote autoimmune diseases, and all kinds of things. So, EPA DHA is a great place to start. And if you're in the Midwest, if you're in our area in Jennings County, southern Indiana, we have done I don't know how many hundreds to thousands of omega 3 tests, and in those tests, the typical Southern Indiana person runs about a 3.2. The average American runs a 4.3. The people with the least amount of cardiovascular disease are at least an 8. So that's why we have people in Jennings County, Southern Indiana, the Midwest, running around with 1,000 stents and triple bypass and blah 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 blah. But when you're using that stuff, your body is smart enough that it preferentially chooses omega 3s over omega 6s.
I
What
drink that stuff by the shot glass. I love that stuff. But
what you got?
this is another specialized fish oil. I love this stuff too. I actually used this as pain medicine when I had a spinal fusion surgery and actually had zero pain in my back, but I had a bladder injury and my incisional um, line hurt worse than anything. And I used this after the third day. This is what I use for pain medicine. We freeze this and it goes a little farther down in your GI tract before it opens up. But this is a specialized fish oil. You can take two um, up to 3 times a day for pain, but you only need one a day for a supplement. But this is really good for
At
people with like MS and things like that.
SPM stands for Specialized Pro-Resolving Mediators. And the big thing about that stuff right there is it is pricey. Um, but
It is expensive.
it doesn't harm the kidney or the liver like your aspirins and ibuprofens and stuff like that, and long term studies. So we're talking 5 to 10 year studies on that. It outperforms ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and stuff like that.
And it doesn't hurt the gut. There's 60 tablets in here. I think this is going to be around $110, but that's 2 months worth of supplements
Yeah, and if
if you
you're
take one a
popping
day.
ibuprofen and Advil and your gut hurts, that will literally save your life.
Yeah, that's a good product. I really, really like that. We have that in our freezer all the time. And these are anti-inflammatory things. Golden Fusion. Our patients
Ooh, they
love
just
this.
they relabeled
Yep.
those.
And
Ah.
Metagenics relabels it because scammers um, get the labeling and then they sell fake product on Amazon. So, like Trevor likes to say, Scamazon. They actually, Metagenics employs one person whose whole job is to go
Search
through,
Amazon.
search Amazon, and they will actually call the person that purchased it and ask them questions. And so they change their labeling quite frequently because of the counterfeiting, scamming, and they just make sure that if you're buying these kind of products, because these are high quality products and they're very expensive a lot of times, and you want to make sure that what you're getting is what you're supposed to be getting. So we always tell people to buy them from a provider that actually gets them from Metagenics or purchase them directly from Metagenics.
Well, and the other part of that is anymore when we're talking about functional foods like that, they they are in the same range as anything you can basically buy off of Amazon, and those guys are ready for the FDA to come in. They already do independent third party testing. They already do pre and post tableting or batching assays. So those products are as tested, as clean as you can actually get.
And Golden Fusion, this tastes wonderful and it's kind of spicy. If you like golden milk,
Yeah.
this is a optimal product that is like golden milk.
Basically, here's a recipe that we use. We'll make either like an almond milk or an oat milk or some sort of milk in our, we have a little blender
Yeah, I
thingy
was
that
gonna say
does it.
we actually make that.
And so you warm that up and you put that in there. And then if you want to add some dark cacao or make it creamier or even add butter to it, then that becomes a very soothing drink that's anti-inflammatory and it's super healthy for the gut, and that's Golden Fusion.
Yeah, and I actually use this. I guess I'm either really clumsy or very adventurous because I'm always hurting myself. But I had a dislocated elbow and I use this product um, for pain medicine. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's good for the body. And you if you like chai tea, it's spicy like chai tea, and you can put it in your green tea, and it tastes pretty good.
Yep, absolutely.
Anyway, that is our Golden Fusion, and then we got one more product in here. Metagenics is a great product. They have great people that work for them. This is Argin Core.
Oh,
Um,
that's for blood
yeah,
pressure.
blood pressure. It's got one of its main ingredients comes from beets. Beets are good for the blood pressure.
So our gin core has a lot of, like she said, beetroot in it, and what that does is that actually allows the body to release more nitric oxide. So for people with erectile dysfunction, for people with high blood pressure, for people with cardiovascular disease, if you know what the glycocalyx is, this all helps with the blood, the nitric oxide, the glycocalyx, and it's a very, very good food, and it is food. That is a food-based medicine for those problems, and
It,
that's kind of sweet because of the beets.
it is, and the reason why these type of products work is because it relaxes the smooth muscles inside of the endothelial or the vessels of the blood vessels. And when you dilate them, you open them up, relax them, so it allows the blood to go in. So it's blood pressure is higher when the pipe is smaller, and as it dilates or opens up, the blood pressure comes down. And then, of course, if you are suffering from erectile dysfunction, it helps with blood flow. So,
That is a vasodilator, yes.
anyway, that is our products for Metagenics today.
And if you have any questions, if you have questions about vitamins that you buy elsewhere, feel free to ask us, email us, because that's what we're here for.
Well, not only that, if you are being asked to go on a pharmaceutical product and you're not comfortable with the pharmaceutical product, let us know because we can probably help you with a more natural product. We have a slew of wonderful providers of supplements in our toolbox and wonderful people that are always willing to help. So if you have any questions, you can call us and talk to Tina at 812-346-1757. You can email me. I am Jessica. I'm a registered nurse. I am also Dr. Miller's wife at mrsindianabackdoc@gmail.com.
And you can reach me at Dr. Miller, Dr. Miller, Dr. Miller at integratedhealthofindiana.com. Have a great day.
Thank you for taking this time to look into the health of you and your loved ones. This broadcast does not constitute a doctor-patient relationship. It is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not a replacement or substitute for care. If you are having issues, please seek a qualified professional trained in functional medicine. We would be happy to be of assistance with both in-person and virtual consultations. Thank you.